Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Presmal, and today we're doing a bit more of Evo Lab. Oh, not Evo Lab. I keep doing that in my brain. Evolve Lab, because I feel like at the moment, and I feel like I want to kind of explore a lot more. So, a lot more visual update. I am loving this entire new visual update, I will admit that. Just the difference in it. And yeah, so we've got to try and just go through, and what we're trying to do is just do more of this and see if we can figure stuff out and maybe unlock some of all this cool stuff over here. Because, yeah, I need to learn. And I need to figure out how I'm going to do things. So that is like the main point. Let's go the sea butterfly, and we're going to try out what we're going to do. Yes, we can choose challenges, tougher enemies, get better awards, all that jazz. Yeah, let's hit the elite in there. Fuzzy Jasmine and Jumpy Crash. Very interesting. Just gonna jump in and we're gonna see what we can buy with these guys in particular. So, they just do something every 6 seconds. Interesting. So I can just stack stuff every 6 seconds, they do stuff. They mainly work on energy, so I guess that's what we want to go with, isn't it, really? Promise, I like to focus on, like, one guy, but I'm like, is that the best way of going about it? I think go bubble that, and then this, but get the targeting thing for it, I think. Like, put all the good stuff on there, I guess. Give that the cleanse. Maybe use this in the summons instead as well, just because I think that's pretty cool. A delay would seem kind of pointless. And we increase this guy's health a little bit. Their duration is, like, still pretty good. So I increase my health and summon lots of the other guys. I think would be quite useful in it anyway. And, like, we got the avoid stuff, but I'm not using that. So yeah, just increase the health, and I guess we could put an avoid down. Or a teleport. Let's do a teleport. Teleport every 6 seconds. Then we can maybe get another one, delay it, and then delay it, and delay it. And then we can kind of, like, use the delays really well with just only having one thing. I must admit, like, trying to figure stuff out on, like, what you can do is really interesting. This guy's going to shoot stuff at me, so let's just use this guy and go this route, I guess. Or, yeah, let's go this way. Very nice. Simple as. Shield helps. Next up. But yeah, I've really got to try and think on, like, what the cool stuff is to do with all this, you know? Like, figure it all out. So this guy, I want to put another one of those in, and then put a... Ooh, we can't do it on unique. Interesting. Okay. But, like, if I did, or if we... Is a void unique, then? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we either have an avoid... Then we can put an avoid on delay. Couldn't we? So I get, like, that and that. Put, like, the teleport immediately. Oh, one unique movement ability action. Okay. I'm always a fan of putting that on delay, though. It's really good. Just because if you put it on delay, it won't trigger straight away, which means that people that fire their shots immediately just, yeah, they miss. So it is worthwhile. It is worthwhile. So I cannot have any other unique movement abilities except for teleport, which we'll keep around. Increase my speed. Increase my energy. Might as well. Because that's just going to increase all that stuff as well. Duration. Duration. The damage that's selected. Nullify would seem kind of cool. We could look at increasing that duration. Add the energy to damage actions. Actually, let's go mines. Speed, size, their energy. They're fragile as well, but, like, that's me summoning more stuff. So that's kind of still pretty good, right? Anything else you really want? At a random position. I think mines at random positions are really good. like, them just spawning all over the place is far more interesting, right? And I guess we'll just set a bubble up so we just have more bubbles going off. I guess, like, that being random as well is probably good enough. To combat. Okay, so this person's doing that at the late game stuff, so we could just set this up and, like, try and type quickly, or just set this up. I said we do set this up. Like, we're better on this one anyway, so... Oh, the delay stops me appearing. That is kind of cool. Although I don't know if that is working in the way I want it to. Like, I assume I still got hit because of weirdness, but, you know, is what it is, right? This guy, we want that on there, and I guess we do want a poison as well. The extra energy could be really useful for like this, and I think this works off energy, right? Yeah. Weaken to an action. Another delay. Well, no, they changed it. They just changed teleport. Okay. I think just increasing my energy increases the damage on those, and let's work onto this one. So with this one, we want the poison on this one, just because I think that's going to be useful. Then we're kind of building stuff up. Could have a bunch of nullify. The bounce, though, being added to this could be really good. So I do like that. Might as well add that in then. I have another delay. Do we delay that as well? The health. Well, let's go on the health and that, but nothing else has health, so it's kind of like not applicable. I do wish that the ones that weren't applicable were a lot more obvious, that you couldn't add them on kind of thing, right? That's weakened to action. I guess it's just kind of the shot here. Like, I'm confused on what, like, I want there, really. So we've got someone else doing the same thing I am, really, with the build. They've also got locked in, they spawn randomly, got that and that. I could just go with this and just set up, like, a really good start. Or we could go this and try and poison them down. Some good hits, but I guess with the shields and stuff, this is probably better. So let's do that. Let's do that. Because the poison is the thing that I want to apply to them, right? If I get the poison on them, then we're in good stead. Rather than trying to figure out, like, my shot's going to hit them before anything else. At least I'm thinking that. I know it's one of those things where, like, especially with games where I'm trying to figure stuff out, I think it's always a really good idea to kind of explain my thought process through. Just on, like, a personal level, because then I can understand when I'm talking. It's like sometimes I will poison ticks twice as fast on all enemies. That's actually pretty good for you, because we want to go maybe like poison build a little bit on there. Proximity. Your actions with the surprise module spawn close towards enemy creatures. Dwarf. All my actions have -2 size. I think we go Venom on this. So he's going to get the Venom. And this one, each one will have, like, lots of health, so... Fuzzy Jasmine will be sort of a tank with lots of little creatures and stuff, and then Jumpy Crash is just literally going to be the guy that goes in and poisons everyone. So, that, I think, is the plan. So... here... I guess I just want all the stuff that spawns stuff, right? Like, I could go extra health, which seems really useful. We already got that, so we just go, like, plant, that, and just, like, summon as much as I possibly can do. And then Jumpy Crash will get the poison and lock on there, just because that's going to be a lot better in the long run. And then maybe have a look at, like, what we want to do later down the line. Do combat. This person has the nullify and this thing. Now, I think the lock-on this doesn't work. Right? But it does pierce through a lot of things because of the piercing. So I think we just go with Jumpy Crash. And use that as a fight, right? There we go. Yeah, they definitely changed the teleportation, which I think is a good change. Like, it, like, not just going off straight away kind of helps out, I think. A bubble would be very nice on that. I think we should have a cleanse. Just because having a single cleanse will just mean that we're not going to get taken out by poison and stuff, which I think is actually going to be pretty important. Otherwise, we might have, like, other issues. And then maybe, like, a nullify as well, but, eh. Don't need strength. Although the extra explanation on collision is actually quite nice. Just so we know that that's what happens. I guess we're just taking this then. Like, more of these is still really good. Summoning lots of them I think is going to be really important. Now here, what would I rather go? I guess speed could be pretty important. I might just do a reroll on this one, actually. Because everything else is kind of, like, not useful. And I would like the piercing projectiles, but I need, like, the bounce and stuff with it as well, because you can't really aim them. Because I think you can't aim them, because they're random, right? Shoots a piercing projectile in a random direction. Yes, it's always random. I guess one of these is still pretty good, right? It's on 3. I could get, like, an upgrade to energize some other stuff as well. So why don't we do that? Like, energize one of my projectiles. Or a weaken on one of them. Which increases damage, increases speed. Let's increase that one's damage. Like, why not? To combat. Okay, so this guy is just going to be dodging, charging, approaching, and doing the usual stuff, and throwing boomerangs and other stuff that's going to be a problem for me. So I think we just go this way instead, maybe. Set the mines up, set the army up instantly, and then just be like, yeah, you deal with that. I think that was a good choice. That was a really good choice. I'm liking the fact I can have the strategy build now. Like, I can think, okay, this is where I want to do with this. This is what I want to do with this. Like, there's the idea of, like, using a poison cloud in this as well. But I'm kind of thinking, you know what, I want to stick with just, like, building up defense and summoning creatures consistently. We do have a rebound, so this needs to have the rebound on it, as it's going to be useful. Look, would like it to have poison as well, is the other thing. And then maybe we just start setting some of these up to work as, like, deflectors and shields and things. One of these getting, like, 4 extra health could be actually pretty good, so why not do that? These are all the unique ones, aren't they? So we do that and that for that one. I think that's fine. And I could just get, like, 3 of these. Yeah, there's nothing else I really want on this one. Or maybe we want another one, a shot. Nah, I think we're okay with that. Just, like, setting up, like, loads of defense, in a way, is still pretty good. Like, this one's got poison cloud and a lot of other stuff, and a good amount of shielding. So if I get poison on them early, we might be in good stead. So yeah, I think we go this route instead. So the poison's going to be the big thing on that, to help tick the health down. Ouch, I landed right in the wrong place. I guess that's what you get for teleporting. That's what you get for teleporting. Let's just go for the average stuff. So, yeah, finally I was thinking, like, yeah, take the life first and I get to keep those. That's good. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. Venom again. Twice as fast on all enemies. Would seem interesting. Wind up after last state. Gain 5 energy and 1 speed. Well, actually, wind-up's pretty good on those. Right? Like, on both of these, really, because the longer stuff goes on, the more useful that's going to be. Right? Because they only have the final phase anyway. I like the idea of that. Let's get the bounce as well. Could increase its health again. I think I probably should do, actually. What we got on this one? Could increase one of these guys' health. A little bit more. But I want this to kind of be the tank as such, isn't it? And this guy just having all the damage and things. So, oh, I can't do that on energized stuff already. Interesting. Guess we just have to, give me better defense? And then maybe delay some of the things, but I don't really want to do that. And I guess we just give that more damage as well, because it's got the 2 bouncing, so it should bounce around quite a lot. And what do you want to do with this? Just give it another defensive option. Oh, I can't give it that yet. It's already got energy. And so's that, right? Yeah. But I can give another one of those extra health, so they're a little more tanky. This guy's got a cleanse, so poison is kind of pointless. So yeah, we'll just go with this then. Not bad. I don't know how I did that much damage to them, but I did. I do like this game. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, kind of, right? Surprise on that. I'll put the surprise on that as well, because I think that's really good. Do I give them sort of the aiming assist as well? I think that's a good idea, right? On these things, just so they can target the things I want. And then for the rest of these, like this, I think having like really good projectile speed is going to be important. Because like it having the projectile speed to then just like go through stuff and maybe cause like damage and all sorts and just bounce around and be a pain is really good. What else do we want though? Do we want the cleanse as well for the exact same thing on this? I think we do. So this person seems like someone I want to stay away from. Do we go with this one then, or do we keep with this one? I think we go this one and try that out. So I should have the poison and stuff hitting them. If it hits them, it hits them. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the main thing is, if the poison's on, we're good. And I have defense, so... Yeah, I was going to say, at some point I'm going to go, like, straight through them. Because the amount of, like, bubbles and stuff I get around is actually really good. Okay, so that's... Again, I think we just keep going, adding bounces, right? And then add some damage to it. Again. It's like, why not? And then just give myself, like, more bubbles. Lots of bubbles. The cleanse is still good, that's fine. Anything else in here we want? Damage, more energy. More energy on this actually is pretty good as well. So we just go energy then a summon, or do I try and roll for something decent? Nah, rolling's kind of pointless. I think we just go for the delay on this. And then increase the size of selected action. Or the speed. Get some more size. Maybe I'll block some bullets. Boomerang has a cleanse, so poison isn't really ideal. They have poison themselves. Both of them got cleanse, so we'll just do the first one. Jasmine. And we'll just see how we do. think the main thing is, like, once I get set up... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, all I do is just, like, walk into them. Again, we'll go with the average. I think that is the best way to go. What do you got now? Charge. I think charge on both of these is actually really good. So charge there and charge there. So they all get damage and everything else. You would like poison. And I think stacking as much poison on this as possible is going to be a good idea, because it's going to burst through everything and then poison things and take it all down real quick with this sort of setup. Don't need poison on this though. I could get more mines and, you know, hearty mines. Yeah, I think the mines just spawning randomly are still pretty good, right? Increasing the strength of my mine could be good. Giving some of them poison as well could be somewhat useful. Increasing their size. I think taking a nullify as well, because it will be defensive, might be useful. So they've got a nullify on them that is consistently going to be up for like 1 second, plus 1 second. So basically have a constant nullify up. Man, that's a horrible setup, right, if that's the case. This one nullifies the action. These all enemy actions with energy tag lighting upon them. If they do not have a shield, removal energy shields on collision. Okay. So in theory, I should be able to overwhelm that. Maybe. I think overwhelming it with this is the better option, right? Man, that was an evil fight. Like, I don't think I could have actually won that one, no matter what I tried. Oh well, Fuzzy Jasmine's gone, Jumpy Crash is still left, so let's focus on this. So we got poison, more bounce than that one is actually pretty good. So let's take that. I think we take a poison cloud. No, we get more poison than that one as well. And like, maybe give it better speed. The duration of the action. Doesn't have a duration, does it? So I can't give it that. I think to give it apply weaken. Could be good. Now let's get more defense up. It's combat! And I just restart fight. I think the main issue here is like poison is always going to be a problem for me, right? Like, I need extra health on this as well, actually, to stop myself from actually, like, dying completely, so we should probably get that up if we can. Which will be the purple rerolls, if possible. More bouncing would be good, but... I think I'd try a purple reroll and see if I can get it. Does this actually improve the aim of the action if it's random? I doubt it. So, health and health. I think just getting some health is useful. I think that's what we're going to focus on there. Just on the fact that I'm not going to be like slapped in the face by like something like with lots of helpful things. Again, we'll take average. Speed decreases creature size, increases state transition time by 0.2 seconds. Strength doesn't matter. An action that loses a bounce stack, double its damage. Ooh. Nourish. Interesting. Have all damage that everything takes. This includes enemies. And hybrid, which you don't want. I think we just take juggler here. It just seems like a really good thing with all the bouncing stuff, and this just having all the bounce on it, and like the poison as well. And duration, increase its size. I think increasing its size could be pretty good. Might as well, I've got nothing else to buy. I was gonna say, I was gonna get really unlucky there. I need like some way to like build up health or shielding real quick on that. Like for those sort of particular fights. Like what else do I want in this? Do I want tracking? Like is that like a good thing, or just I want it just to bounce around on repeat? I'll buy it and see. Like, I don't know if it does work or doesn't, but like I tried it once, I didn't think it did, because it's like it's random, right? Okay, maybe it does matter. Oh, we got annihilated anyway. That got annihilated. That wasn't bad though. That was not bad. I think I'm learning a lot of the game's mechanics and like coming up with like interesting ideas. I think it's something where I've got to kind of just like jump into it more, right? Guess we unlock this now. Ta-da! The Hermit Crab. What does this do? Moves in a straight line in a random direction. Change direction in 3 seconds. Always has 3 modules and 3 modifiers in creature shop. So shop passive as well. Interesting. And can't get certain things. Okay. That's interesting. And this has got other stuff I can get as well. Okay. So we can actually, yeah. This is interesting. So there's other things I can get here. We can focus on with those in the third area. Can I unlock them? Not yet. I might just try and play a few games later and see if I can unlock those. Maybe start with those in the next round. But yeah, I'm still liking this. I think we still got to do with these kind of 2 and get them to 10 as well. Just so the fact I can say that I've done them. And then I guess we can mess around with this area next. So yeah, again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.